What is up, guys? It's Josh from JF Trading. Hope the day is going well. I am just getting going. It is 7:38 here on May 17th. Going to run you through a couple names pre-market. I had a few people recommend I check out AOBC. Pretty interesting chart, actually. I thought this was a penny stock for some reason. I guess it's not. It has one of those tickers. But I'm going to just run through some analysis real quick. I'm going to do some fib extensions. So if you come from the low to the high to the low, we can see that the stock has traded above the 78.6 retracement, and if you kind of break it down to the daily, you can see how it respects these levels pretty well. And this was us looking at the monthly, and it just so happens that the daily plays out this smoothly. But if you can see, we are trading about halfway to the 100 mark. The 78.6 is a big level. If you want, you could even come in here and let me see. Let me pull this out to a weekly chart. Actually, no, we got this covered. So I guess you could come in here even and do a fib analysis, maybe even on the 5-minute. Let's run one from the bottom over here to the top, down to the bottom. So if you can see with that micro fib analysis, we've traded closer towards the 23.6 retracement. And if you bring it out towards the daily, you can see some of the overlap. It's kind of hard to see now. Bad example. I'm going to remove that. So if you guys can see, this thing's trading relatively flat. Speaking on a relative basis, it hasn't really been doing much. Not too certain on what the fundamentals of the company are. American outdoor brands, I'm assuming Under Armour and all that kind of Under Armour. Outdoor World and all that stuff. Can't really speak this morning, guys. Haven't had enough coffee. But from AOBC, I mean, I'd watch out for the highs over here of like $23. So if we can crack above that, good sign. If we get below 22, it's not a great sign. So from AOBC, let's jump over to BlackBerry, which had a pretty big day yesterday. This is also a pretty bag holdery stock. You can see we had a low at 924 up to a high of 1040. So pretty big move for a small stock like this. Pull out to a monthly chart, get a much better view of what's going on. This looks like the banks did when they were breaking out during the Donald Trump election. Not entirely sure the fundamentals behind BlackBerry. I know they have seen declining market share in the phone segments. Not entirely sure what their big breadwinner is right now, but if we can keep above the 10s, I think that's a very great sign. Volume's up as well, and we're above 10 right now, and we haven't corrected or traded back down into the 9s. So let's see if we can hold this $10 level. That'd be a great sign for strength in BlackBerry. AMD's down. AMD's actually down with the biggest volume right now pre-market. Let's see how much it's traded so far. It's traded 635,000 shares, and it's down 5 1/5%. Interesting little shakeout move. Nvidia is not really reacting, but if you can see, AMD has just had this run. Like, it's just freaking unbelievable. And this is what you're seeing in a lot of these dead pop stocks and assets like gold and crude. I'll pull up those in a second. But if you can see, we're actually trading down back towards the low 12s here. So we're off the highs of 13. Man, you could have gotten a great short early this morning around, or last night. I mean, you could have gotten a great short at the top. Interesting play. This is an HFT battleground stock, so make sure you don't jump in full size. Make sure you know what you're doing when you trade these stocks. It's very important. You can get chopped up real bad. I want to show you guys crude though. Crude is dead cat well, not crude, it's dead cat bouncing, but it's bouncing again off of this pivot. So it's held it yesterday, and now we're trading back up. Gold's doing the same thing, but gold's just straight up. Gold is running. It had a pop yesterday, and it's kind of really seeing that full flush to the upside now. Let's see if we can get towards the 1255 level to break this middle fan. But we've come full circle. Gold is relatively strong again. I think it's in favor now, as well as the markets are back towards the highs. So let's see how that plays out. Not entirely sure what we do this morning in the SPYs. We're trading lower. So keep an eye out, guys. I really doubt we trade high or above the highs with all of these Trump rumors going on. So stay small, stay sane, don't lose your money. Appreciate you watching, guys. If I did anything wrong, please comment down below. If you'd like to recommend a stock, also comment down below. If not, I will be back with you guys after the bell around 3:40, 4:40, 3:45. So stay tuned, guys. Appreciate you watching. Hope you have a good day. Build a wall.